All right, we're live.
We're live. All right. Good. It's morning or afternoon? Well, morning, afternoon, evening, whichever part of the world that you guys are in. Welcome to the much anticipated hangout from MyAdStory. You guys have been hearing us speak about the concept of the octopus for the past couple of weeks. So today we're finally going to be revealing exactly what that octopus, what exactly is the octopus, right? You guys have been hearing us speak about the concept of the octopus for the past couple of weeks. So today we're finally going to be...
Mahmoud, can you mute your YouTube?
What exactly is the octopus? Yeah, we just got in some...
Just background noise real quick.
Yeah. All right, guys, just give us 1 second.
All right, I think we're good. Go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah, just got in some... Yeah.
Noise real quick.
All right, guys, so we just... All right, guys. All right, great. So you guys hear me good now, right? Clear? Fantastic, right. So as I was saying, guys, you guys have been hearing us speak about the octopus, the concept of the octopus for the past couple of weeks. So today, we're actually going to be revealing exactly what is the octopus, what exactly it means, what it entails, and how does it relate to Mass and MyAdStory. But before we jump into that, you know, the industry for the past couple of weeks, you know, companies have been coming, going. You know, a lot of people have been losing a lot of money, you know, frustration, lack of confidence, lack of integrity, and you know, I get it. I've been involved in companies, you know, that have basically gone down due to, you know, multiple different factors. But no, I hope this hangout today would be a breath of fresh air, and you know, you guys can actually see what Mass have been planning in the background to make this a sustainable business, not just here today, but something that, you know, with intentions of being here for years to come, right? And in terms of the octopus, as I said, you guys have been hearing us speak about the octopus. So what exactly is the octopus? Briefly, I'm going to explain it. The octopus is a concept that we have adopted, you know, to give out like an analogy where Mass is concerned. The head of the octopus being the organizational structure, the team that is working you know, very hard in the background to make Mass a success. You know, Mahmoud have been traveling to different countries, meeting up with different leaders, business consultants. You know, he's been working on a lot of different things. And one of those things that we're actually going to be launching today, you're going to hear about it very, very soon. So you better get excited, right? The legs basically represents, well, octopus have what, 8 legs? 6 legs, 2 hands, whatever they call it, 8 legs, right? So the 8 legs represents 8 different, very, very special revelations that is going to be coming to Mass very, very soon, right? The first one we're going to actually be revealing today further down in the presentation. So I don't want to keep it too long because we're trying to keep this hangout as short as possible. So let me pass it on straight to Mahmoud Chérif, the owner and founder of MyAdStory. Take it over.
Hello everyone, so this is Mahmoud again, the admin of MyAdStory. Today I am very proud to tell you that we have the CEO of Payza with us, Firoz Patel.
Hey Mahmoud.
Hello.
You have some background noise going. Can you mute YouTube?
I will use my
yeah.
Okay,
great.
I think you're good
okay.
now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I need to use this. Okay, no problem. Do you hear me well now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, so I want to introduce you Firoz Patel. Today is with us. I know like he needs to talk now with you and about our relation with Payza. So Firoz, you can have the time and talk about our relation with MyAdStory, and I will give you the call for you.
Well, thank you for having me. I think everybody knows who I am, but those who don't, Firoz Patel of Payza. We're the, I guess, up-and-coming payment processor that many people are finding us to be very, you know, I guess, rev share friendly. And so here I am, invited and being hosted by Mahmoud at his request.
Yes.
So, to have people ask add stories as necessary.
Very good. Okay, so MyAdStory, like we have many projects coming, okay, and today one of the project we have, we are going to talk about our first project, and we are going to work with Payza, okay, because we trust their service. We know they are working very hard. And we will have a good relation with them for our next projects. Okay, MyAdStory is our first project. Today we're going to talk about another one, and we have more and more coming projects coming as external income for MyAdStory and our members.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Jules, so. So I want to thank everybody that's here on the panel. I'm glad that everybody could show up, and we're especially happy that Firoz could make his appearance and be here for this awesome hangout that we've got, and to really show that we want to partner up with Payza for these projects that we've got coming. Not only MyAdStory, like Mahmoud mentioned, but also some of the other stuff that we've got in the makings and in the planning stages right now. So like I said, I'm very happy that everyone could make it here. There's a few people that unfortunately had a few things going on already, so they couldn't be here with us today, but they send their best of luck and wishes and all that good stuff to us here today. But what I want to do is introduce you guys to the panel here who we have. These are some of the big leaders that we've got from different countries. So what I want to do is I'll start off with Bilal here. He's one of our big leaders with Pakistan and Indian members here. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and go ahead and talk a little bit about why you like why you're in Mass.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Bilal Ahmed. Actually, I'm from United Kingdom, and mostly I have got my team members. They're from Pakistan and India. So myself, when I joined the first time the online business, that's my background. It was a year ago. I joined a different kind of the online rev shares. Only the rev shares I joined you. So I lost a lot of money. So once I met Mr. Chérif, and he introduced me about this mass. Then I went through this one, and I've seen the many reviews about this one. Then I decided to go with the mass and including my team. So it's the mass. It has got very different view than other, and it has got a very good admin and good team. And their plan is very attractive, and they're always available, and that was the reason to join the mass. And also they promised to introduce a few more things, which is will be the unique in a rev share company. So that's myself. That's the reason of the coming in the mass. Would you like me to explain in a native language, or just stay in English?
Yes, please.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. प्यारे नाज़रीन, ये जो हम ये हैंगआउट में हैं इस वक्त, तो मैं आप सबको इसका मैं बता दूं कि ये MyAdStory का हैंगआउट है, और ये आज बहुत ही बेहतर हैंगआउट है, इसलिए कि इसमें नई चीज़ें अभी हम बताने जा रहे हैं। इसमें पैनल में काफ़ी लोग हैं, आप उनका नाम भी देखेंगे। तो मेरा नाम बिलाल अहमद है, आपने मेरी वीडियो भी देखी होगी MyAdStory में। तो मैंने जब इसको जब ज्वाइन किया था, तो उस वक्त मैंने आपको इसका तारुफ भी करवाया था, मिस्टर शरीफ का भी तारुफ करवाया था, और इसके जो प्लान है, ये एक MyAdStory एक रेव शेयर है जो कि बहुत ही बेहतरीन है इस वक्त मार्केट में, और ये एक ऐसी चीजें लेके आएगा कि जिसमें 100% ईमानदारी और शफाफ तरीके से ये कारोबार लेके आए हैं, जिसको मैंने नाम दिया है आसान कारोबार। सो ये क्या है? ये रेव शेयर है, जिसको मुख्तलिफ लोग रेवेन्यू शेयर्स भी कहते हैं, और ये मुख्तलिफ इश्तिहारात की चीजें पेश करता है। ये एक इश्तिहारी वेबसाइट है, इसमें कोई जुआ खाना नहीं है, इसमें कोई भी जो आप पिरामिड बनाते हैं वो नहीं है, इसमें किसी किस्म का कोई स्कैम नहीं है, हर किसी को मौका मिलता है पैसा कमाने का इसमें। और ये इश्तिहाराती पैक की लिस्टिंग, बिजनेस डायरेक्टरी, बैनर इश्तिहारात, लफ्जी इश्तिहारात, लॉग ऑन इश्तिहारात वगैरह की तशहीर करती है। तो आप सब जब भी इसको ज्वाइन करेंगे आपको बहुत ही फायदा होगा। अगर आपने कहीं पैसा वगैरह आपने वेस्ट किया है या लूज किया है, ये एक बहुत बड़ा मौका है यहाँ पर आपको अपने पैसा रिकवर करने का। तो ये जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि ये इश्तिहारात फरोख्त करती है। आज अगर आप सुनेंगे मैं आपको उसका बाद में सब कुछ इकट्ठा करके आपको बता दूंगा कि आज के दिन में कौन सी नई चीज इन्होंने ये मुतारफ किया है। इन्होंने इसमें स्पेशली जो है वो ऑक्टोपस है। ऑक्टोपस के बारे में मैं आपको बिल्कुल ना एक खुलासा करके बाद में एक वीडियो बना दूंगा, तो आप उसको जरूर देखिएगा। तो फॉर नाउ दैट्स ओके।
All right, thank you very much for that. We have another big leader here with us. He represents a lot of the German members that we've got here, and he's doing a fantastic job in MyAdStory. He's keeping up with the German group over there that he's got, making sure everyone stays up to date. So I want to introduce you guys to Marcus. You can take it away.
Hi everyone. I'm excited to be here. My very first Hangout, and yeah, nice to see you all here. And yeah, I'm leader of the German viral team. And yeah, I joined MyAdStory after introduction of tools. Yeah, I had some up and downs in rev shares, like we all have had, I guess. And yeah, and after the introduction of tools, I decided to join because the plans attracts me. The very unique feature of mass mixture attracts me, and yeah, I saw this from the start, from the first day. I saw it's growing. It's going very well, and yeah, I'm very sure we have very, very long time of much fun with MyAdStory. So yeah, that's it. So in German now, will be a bit longer. Okay, hi zusammen. Hier ist der Markus von Viral-Team. Es geht in dem MyAdStory Hangout heute um neue Features, die in MyAdStory dazukommen werden. Es wird in den nächsten Tagen, Wochen immer weitere Features dazukommen. Das Ganze nennt sich Octopus-Konzept. Das heißt, es werden mehrere Arme an Einkommensströmen immer dazukommen, die nach und nach vorgestellt werden, um das Ganze natürlich langfristig stabiler zu machen. Und ich denke mal, dass wir noch relativ viel Spaß haben werden mit MyAdStory. Der Support ist gut, das Wachstum ist gut. Es ist alles wirklich darauf ausgelegt, dass das sehr langfristig läuft und nie wie andere von heute auf morgen verschwindet. Ich werde anschließend in der Facebook-Gruppe Frage und Antwort stehen nach der Präsentation, die jetzt seit heute dazu kommt noch, so dass jeder dann auch in Deutsch seine Fragen stellen kann. Ich werde dann genau erklären und übersetzen, was hier passiert ist. So that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you there, Marcus. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining us today and talking a little bit. So next, who we have on this is, he's one of my referrals, and I'm very fortunate to have him on my team. He's representing our Italian community. He's one of the big leaders for Italian members, and we're very fortunate to have him today. He's actually with Mahmoud today. Mahmoud went to visit him, and he's allowing our owner to stay with him for a little while here and work with him a bit. So, Andrea, do you want to take over now?
Yeah, thank you, Matt, to introduce me. I'm very excited to be here in the board, first time for me, near our Mahmoud. So I introduce a little bit myself. I'm the Italian leader for MyAdStory. I'm a marketer, and I'm doing marketing and copywriting for a few past years, and now I'm working in RevShare world. So I found this program like the best one and the more stable and secure. Like we have program, we have strategy, and not so many. You see what are happening every day. So I think we have to stay secure that we are doing our best to bring us to the next level. So I work hard to reach it every day, and now I want to say something in Italian for our community. Ciao ragazzi, benvenuti a tutti. Questo è il nostro primo Hangout live con MyAdStory. Sono davvero eccitato e un po' emozionato per tutto questo. Infatti sono tante le novità che ci sono in massa e che ci saranno presentate durante questo Hangout, e quindi non avete fatto bene a non perdervelo. Cosa è successo in questi 2 mesi? Sono passati poco più di 60 giorni e sono stati davvero pochi i problemi che abbiamo conosciuto, mentre sono state molto più alte le soddisfazioni. Quindi, vista la situazione attuale, se sei già in MyAdStory, hai fatto la scelta giusta. Io invito tutti quanti a continuare il vostro impegno, perché non avete idea di quello che succederà. Porteremo davvero Mass a un altro livello, saremo ricordati e saremo al top del mondo delle revenue share. Se ancora non sei in Mass, ti invito a entrare immediatamente, ascolta nelle immagini successive quello che porteremo nuovo nel mercato. Noi porteremo davvero entrate esterne, ragazzi, non saranno solo parole, quindi sarà la prima volta che questo avverrà. Io vi invito a seguire l'Hangout. Un saluto a tutti. Thank you, Matt, to introduce me, and I let you the word. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. And guys, I can definitely vouch that he is a hard worker, and I'm sure Mahmoud can do it the same. I'm sure you understood everything he was saying. You know, you're shaking your head there.
Yeah, sorry for my Italian.
You're teaching him all the Italian over there. All right, so we have one more very fantastic lady on this panel here. We're very fortunate to have her. She's just joined not too long ago, and she is working very hard already. She's one of our French leaders for MyAdStory, and she is just a wonderful person. So, Sylvie, if you want to take it away from here, introduce yourself. You there?
Sorry.
There we go. Okay. You're good. Go for it.
Hello?
Hello, yes, we hear you now. Hello, Sylvie?
Oui? Tu m'entends là?
Oui.
Vous m'entendez? Oui. Hello, everybody. I'm Sylvie from Paris. My accent is very bad, but I will try to explain to you why I'm here with you. I joined the concept really a few days ago, because I knew this concept since from perhaps 2 months, but I saw it in advertising platform. But I just thought, oh, it's like another one. But there is two or 4 days. Someone told me, hey, there is a guy, he's searching someone in France for increase the business. Why? It's very strange. So I viewed the video of Mahmoud, and I was very touched by what he said. So I decided to contact him, and I'm here with you now. And I want to increase this business because it seemed to be very interesting for people, to help people with different packs. And I'm in RevShare since 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, and I think that will be a good thing for people. I don't know if you understand me, but I'm here with you, and I'm very happy to be here with you. And I meet some wonderful people. I'm very surprised because they are supporting me at the beginning. So it's very strange for me, but it's like that in MyAdStory. So in French now, it's better for me. Bonjour tout le monde, bonjour les Français. Donc, je suis Sylvie, je suis à Paris, en France. Et il y a quelques jours, il y a quelques personnes qui sont venues me voir en me disant il y a quelqu'un là qui cherche un leader en France pour développer son business, et j'ai trouvé ça super étrange, super bizarre. Donc j'ai visionné la vidéo de Mahmoud qui expliquait, ça m'a beaucoup touché parce qu'en fait il expliquait tout simplement qu'il avait besoin d'aide. Donc c'est quand même assez rare. Donc j'ai décidé de le contacter. Par chance, il était déjà dans mes contacts Facebook. Donc j'ai contacté Mahmoud, on a discuté le lendemain pendant 1 heure. Et j'ai bien aimé sa vision, j'ai aimé ce qu'il se proposait de faire dans son rêve share. Et il est conscient aussi du travail qu'il y a à accomplir. C'est quelqu'un qui travaille beaucoup. Moi, j'ai pu le constater par moi-même. Il travaille plus que moi, c'est déjà pas mal. Et voilà, donc avec quelques personnes, on a décidé de proposer MyAdStory en France. Et de faire en sorte que voilà, les Français soient présents dans MyAdStory. We are on fire in France.
Oui, merci Sylvie.
Thank you very much, Sylvie, and I'm glad you can make it today.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So this is our huge panel that we got here. We also have Bessem here. He's one of the behind the scenes guys. He's one of the guys that's making this all work for us. He's the big technical guy over there. Those of you that know the Mass Mixer, you can thank this guy right here. All right, guys. So what I want to do, we're gonna get into into the big stuff right here. What we've got for you guys today. So let me go ahead. Let's see. I gotta share my screen here. Let's see. Let me know. Can you guys see this?
Yeah,
can we see it?
Share it. Yeah. Wait 1 moment. Okay.
Can see it.
Now we see it. I see it.
We're good? All right, guys. So,
Good, yeah.
all right, so here we go. So, as Jules mentioned earlier, talking about rev shares nowadays, a lot of people know that right now is kind of one of the worst times, one of the down times for rev shares, especially in this industry over the last few weeks. You guys know that, it's really hard to trust a rev share. Find a trustworthy one that's going to last, that's sustainable. Not only have an honest owner, but it's secure and, as free from hackers as possible. Basically, overall, you want to make sure that your money's safe and that you're not going to lose out. And that's the biggest concern that a lot of people have. 95% of the rev shares that are popping up nowadays aren't sustainable. They don't have a full future plans. They don't have, ways to keep the plan sustainable for the long run. So most of them are going to fail in like 3 months or less. And what we've done here in MyAdStory, we're committed to changing this. We're committed to lead by example. That's what we want to do here. So Jules also touched on the octopus concept, and this was actually something that when we were discussing some of the future plans with Mahmoud, he had just randomly mentioned the octopus. And we just kind of took it and ran with it because it's such a good idea and a good way to convey what we're talking about. So Jules kind of mentioned it. We've got 8 arms, right, on an octopus, and each of those 8 arms represent a revelation that will position Mass as one of the top companies in the RevShare industry. And if you think about all these arms, you've got the head of the octopus, which is MyAdStory, the organization that kind of controls all of these 8 things. And will help position Mass in a way that people just aren't going to be able to turn it down. So what we want to do today is we're actually going to reveal one of the big revelations that we've got today, one of the huge additions that we're going to be adding on to MyAdStory. This has been in the works for the last few months now, and we were finally able to pull together the resources necessary to get it done, to be able to share with you guys today what we've been doing and what Bessem's been working day and night, 24 hours a day to bring together with him and his team of programmers. So Right here. Here we go. We've got My5Pay. It's our digital marketplace, our very own digital marketplace. We mentioned this from day one. And like I said, we were able to acquire the necessary resources to make it happen. This is a huge, huge external revenue source that we're going to have, and we've finally been able to pull it together and put it out there for you guys. So some of you might not really understand what a digital marketplace is, but basically, you know, it's a place where people can come together. You can easily connect people who have some sort of service that they can offer, and you know, people that need to buy these type of services, it connects them together. So it easily allows somebody to look, search for different jobs that they need, or if someone's got a special job that they can offer, they've got a place that they can actually go and offer this to people. It provides an opportunity for these people to work from home. So if people are really good at, you know, designing logos or designing websites or doing all this different stuff, they have a place that they can go and offer their services to other people. And you're able to receive high quality work that, you know, you can't do yourself. So you can't be an expert in everything, right? So you can try and learn some things, but with a digital marketplace, you're able to get more done by allowing somebody else to do this high quality work for you than to go and have to learn how to do this all for yourself. So that's kind of a quick overview. You know, why is a digital marketplace important? Many people need different services, and this is where you can come and find all these services that you might need. Let's see, here we go. So what can you actually purchase from My5Pay? Right here we've got a list of examples. You know, pretty much, you know, the answer to that question is just about anything you can think of. If there's somebody on there that is selling a service, or if they've got a service that they want to, you know, put out there for people, it can be listed on our digital marketplace. So there's literally tons and tons of things that can be on here. Completely random things, bizarre things if you want. These are like the 6 big things, the biggest categories that you might find some of the jobs that are going to be offered. So you can have advertising, which can relate to, you know, banner advertising, flyers, and all that kind of stuff. So designing maybe some advertising items that you need to do some offline work, offline advertising. You've got business categories where people can go through, give you, they might offer business tips, they might be really good at business plans, you know, things like that. Presentations, you can go on there and find somebody to do this for you. Digital marketing, that's a huge thing, especially with rev shares. I want to say that digital marketing and this graphics and design category kind of go hand in hand. So the graphics and design, you can get on there and find somebody that, you know, can create some nice banners for you. So for example, you know, in MyAdStory, we've got banners that are kind of generic that we offer to you to go out and advertise. But here's a good idea, is to get on My5Pay and get a unique banner for your advertising efforts, because, you know, after a while people start seeing the exact same type of banners over and over and over again, and they kind of just start ignoring that. But if you put out a brand new unique banner, it's going to catch people's eye. They're not going to see that all the time, and you might actually be able to get them to pay attention when they click on your advertisement. A few other things, you know, you got your music and audio, and you got your programming and text. So if people are really good programmers, they can offer some different services, from, you know, doing application works, mobile apps and web programming. WordPress, that's a big thing that people use, so maybe WordPress layouts and things like that, or even how to set up WordPress. We can have these jobs offered from a seller, and if you need that service, you can go ahead and purchase that. So digital marketplace, it's not a new concept. It's been around for a while, and, you know, there's a ton of competitors out there. But what we want to do is we want to compete with these guys. We want to offer something better, and we want to offer something cheaper for sellers. So looking at how My5Pay is set up compared to some of our competitors, a big thing is with the seller's fee. So a lot of the other digital marketplaces will have a high seller's fee, and what that is basically when somebody sells one of their jobs, whatever the amount of money that job was for, the digital marketplace gets to keep a percentage of that, you know, almost like a as profit, basically, ways to, since they're offering the service, and usually that is a high percentage. And what we did is we went with 10%, which is half of our competitors' price. We wanted to do that because we want to offer the maximum return that somebody can get for selling their service on our platform. We've got a half duration for holding time, and what holding time is basically after somebody sells a service and they get the money and the job is the job's completed, you want to make sure that things go smooth, the buyer is happy, the transaction is completely finished, and that there's no request for a refund. So there needs to be some sort of hold duration from when the buyer sends their payment to when the seller can actually take that money and withdraw it and go and spend it on advertising at MyAdStory or something like that. So what we did was we cut that in half. Usually it's about 2 weeks with our competitors, and we wanted to really appeal to our sellers and tell them that we're looking out for them as well. So we went with 7 days to allow them to get their hands on their money that they deserve for doing high quality work. Another really good benefit with My5Pay compared to everybody else is the competition for sellers is really, there's none, because we are new. So those who are on these platforms that have been out for years, you know that there's a huge competition for trying to get your service, your job to the top, you know, ranking, so that you can get your eyes on it, you can get buyers and stuff like that. It's really hard to compete with some people, and that, you know, there's virtually no competition with My5Pay. Especially right now in the beginning, just starting out. So it's a really good opportunity for a lot of these sellers who aren't making it on other platforms to be able to take advantage of My5Pay and be able to make, you know, a full-time income online by selling their service if they want to. And another thing that we're going to pride ourselves on and make sure that this is, you know, huge and set a high standard is for the quality. My5Pay, we're not going to accept any low-quality work. As soon as, you know, we get some negative feedback by a seller, they're gone. We can't have that. We want really high quality stuff. And if you want some sort of example of what we're talking about when we say high quality, you can go ahead and look at Bessem's work that he has done. Bessem's been doing, you know, digital logos and videos and everything for a long time now, and he does high quality stuff. And that's kind of the standard that we're looking to keep. We really want high quality. We don't want we don't want low stuff. We don't want buyers to have to put in for a refund. We don't want people to go through that. We don't want multiple iterations of, say, logos or banners or something like that because the quality is so poor. We are really going to pride ourselves on this high quality standard. So this is actually some possible potential that a digital platform has. These are projections from one of the top marketplaces built up in about 6 years. You can see that the estimated worth is over $500 million, and they are literally profiting over $70,000 a day. Now this was built up, like I said, in 6 years, and we actually have a huge advantage over when they first started out, and that's because we already have over 9,000 members in MyAdStory who can really take this and you know, go out and help us build it up and help us create this huge external revenue source for MyAdStory. So we have a huge advantage having already a member base with another platform, and by connecting these two platforms, the potential is just really high. It is insane thinking about how far ahead we already are before we actually launch this. We have a huge advantage there. So another thing that we wanted to touch on, which is really cool, we're going to have a referral program or an affiliate program. So what does that mean? Basically, every member that signs up, you're going to get a referral link to My5Pay. And when you send out that link to somebody and they join under you and they purchase a job, or maybe they're a seller and they've got a really good job that they want to offer to somebody and they sell a job, you're actually going to receive some sort of commission for that. And we're going to allow you to withdraw 100% of that commission. So it's just a way that we want to really help out those members who want to help us build this up. It's a huge earning potential for some people to really make some more money aside from, if you're a member for MyAdStory alone, you can make your commission over there, but you can also make your commission with My5Pay. And here's a huge benefit with having a referral program for a digital marketplace. Rev shares, people, like I mentioned before, they're really, I guess, scared. Some people are scared to share their link and to really go out and put themselves out there promoting a program because of such a high percentage of rev shares that do fail. There's only a handful that are there that people really trust, and even still there's some members who are still, they don't want to get their friends and family involved because they're worried that if anything happens to a rev share, they're going to be held liable for that with their referrals. Well, a good thing with My5Pay is, not only is it going to help the confidence of MyAdStory by having some external revenue coming in, but also you can use My5Pay and go out and refer people, because there's no way for anybody to lose money in this program here. You've got, if your referral wants to purchase a service, a job, they can go and do that, and they pay their money, they get their product that they want. Same with if you get somebody who wants to sell something, they go on there, they list their job, they get buyers, and they start making money as well, and you're going to be making commission as well. So it's a huge thing. It's kind of an easier pitch to somebody, if you say, someone that's really looking for some sort of service that they need. You can go ahead and offer My5Pay. Send them your referral link. They sign up. They get placed under your referral list, and you can make commission from them. So really, really cool thing here. I think it's going to go over really well, especially for those in the rev share industry. Like I mentioned before, everybody that does actually try promoting rev shares, this is a huge opportunity for them to get customized and unique promotional tools. So banners and website design and all that good stuff that you want to stand out from everybody else. So this is a really huge opportunity for people to bring referrals into My5Pay. So these are actually the payment processors that we're going to offer. Mahmoud mentioned earlier, we've got Payza on board. We're going to have them set up with this. That's going to be one of them, which is really nice because you're able to link, especially if you're a member in MyAdStory and you want to use My5Pay as well. If you've got money coming from into your Payza, you can go ahead and use that on our platform for My5Pay. We're also going to have PayPal. We know a lot of people, they use PayPal, so we want to have it out there as well for those who have maybe funds in there. Obviously, everybody knows that Payza is like the big dog now in rev shares, and PayPal, took off months ago. So we know that a lot of people are looking, where to use their PayPal in this type of thing. So I guess if you have some funds there, you can go ahead and we'll be able to use that on our platform for My5Pay. And we're also going to have AdCash as another processor. We're adding that one in because there are some countries that might not have Payza or PayPal available to them, or they might not have one of the other payment processors that we looked into offer a prepaid card or a debit card, or one of those cards that you can get from both Payza and PayPal. We saw that some of those countries that weren't listed for them are on AdCash, so we have this one as an additional processor, just in case anybody needs that. It's there for them. So how is this? How is My5Pay? How is it going to help MyAdStory? There's some big, right off the bat you can tell, some of the big things that how it's going to help. But the number one thing is external revenue source. Like we mentioned before, rev shares are, most of them, how they're set up, they're designed to fail pretty much. They're not sustainable. They're dependent on new members joining the system. And when you have external revenue sources, you can actually sustain a program for years and years to come. And that's what our goal is with MyAdStory and My5Pay and a bunch of the other stuff that is coming in the near future. So what we'll be able to do with My5Pay is we're going to be able to take profit that we generate from there, and we're going to be able to inject it into MyAdStory's payment processors. The more revenue that we have, it's going to help sustain the advertisement revenue sharing portion. So, you know, the typical rev share, we're going to have a way to sustain that for a longer term than just depending on the pay plan, you know, and hoping that the pay plan is set up to last as long as it possibly can. Having external revenue sources is going to allow it to last even longer, and it's going to allow more money to come in. It's going to allow us to build up reserves every single day and not to, you know, worry about if we're getting enough members joining the program. Let's see. So another benefit for MyAdStory is members of MAS can actually benefit from this. So, you know, if you're already a member of MyAdStory, like I've been mentioning throughout this presentation, is that jobs offered on My5Pay can actually be used to help your promotional efforts. So like I mentioned, you can do, you know, unique banners, unique pages, unique anything you can think of, anything that's offered on My5Pay, you can take advantage of that and have new promotional material for you to use and go out and promote your MyAdStory link to multiple people. You know, the more promotion you do will lead to more referrals for you. So, you know, really it benefits everybody all around, but it really can benefit MyAdStory, the member base itself. And finally, this is a cool thing that we got thinking about, and it really came through thinking about this, is the cross-promotional efforts that we can have here. So, you know, like we mentioned before, we have over 9,000 members. We're pushing 9,500. We'll hit 10,000 very soon. But, you know, we're going to be releasing My5Pay. And so what's really cool with that is that all the members from MyAdStory can actually go over and get onto My5Pay. So we've got MyAdStory linking to My5Pay. Well, on the flip side, we also are going to be promoting My5Pay to multiple sellers that are on different digital platforms, to different buyers who are looking for certain services. And if they join My5Pay first, you know, basically people that are going to discover My5Pay are going to discover MyAdStory. So that's another way that we can bring more members in, is by doing this cross promotion. And then another cool thing that we're going to be able to offer to the sellers on My5Pay is they're going to be able to purchase advertising on MyAdStory. So they're going to be able to go over to MyAdStory. They're going to be able to post their, you know, job there. They're going to be able to advertise the service that they've got to get more sales over on My5Pay. So they're going to be able to cross promote. They're going to be able to use My5Pay as their platform to sell their service, and they're going to be able to use MyAdStory as a way to you know, promote the service that they've got. So that's pretty much the meat of My5Pay and the really cool stuff that we've got coming and planned. But here is our timeline. So we've released it today. We've released this to the public. We've explained kind of the main reason why we're releasing a digital platform, how it's going to help MyAdStory, and from there, what we want to do is we're going to have an initial launch. And there's a few things that are still getting fixed. Bessem's working with the script team. They're finishing up some things, getting the final touches on it. So in a week from today, June 25th, what we're going to do is we're going to open up registration. And we're going to allow people to join. You're going to get your referral link. You're going to start. You can go ahead and start referring people into the system. Sellers can go ahead and start setting up, you know, any jobs or service that they want to offer. All this stuff is going to be able to happen on June 25th. Should be July 4th. July 4th is going to be the full launch, where members can actually buy jobs, and we're going to be able to have commission be withdrawn. So on that day, you're going to be able to start buying the jobs. As you earn commission, you're going to be able to withdraw that from that day moving forward, July 4th. Okay, so that is the huge release and announcement for My5Pay, our huge digital platform. So what else, right? So we mentioned that there's 8 arms, there's 8 revelations that are coming together for MyAdStory. We're not going to release them all today because there's a lot of stuff in the works, and, you know, a lot of planning still going on, but we are able to do one more thing today, and, you know, that My5Pay, the first huge addition to MyAdStory. The second revelation that we've got, we actually announced it a few days ago. And many of you probably already know what this is going to be, but for those of you who did not see maybe the Facebook post or maybe all the advertising and promotional efforts that members have been doing, we are having our first live event in London on July 14th at 5 p.m. So this is going to be huge. Guys, we're not even 3 months old. We're pushing 2.5 months, and we're already planning and going to be hosting our very first live event. And this is going to be huge. It's really going to help boost MyAdStory to that next level. We're going to start doing more live events after our first one, and each event is just going to continue to do better than the last. We're going to continue to improve. We're going to continue to add different things to these events, get different guests to appear, different speakers. It's going to be huge, 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 huge. I don't know of another rev share that has had their first live event in less than 3 months after launching. Well, it'll be just over 3 months, but you know, being announced and actually being put into place and into action, I don't know any other rev share that's done it this quick, and we are definitely ready for this. And people are going to be in London. They're going to be having a great time on July 14th. So that's what we got here. There is so much more to come. You know, the big two things that we released today, we've got My5Pay, which everybody is really excited about. Our whole admin panel here, leaders, you know, everybody that knew about this in the behind the scenes are really, really excited for the potential that My5Pay has. That's going to help us sustain MyAdStory. We've got our live event in London coming up, so number 2 revelation, that's really going to push MyAdStory to the next level, to the top. One of the top companies in this rev share industry is doing live events, and we're already starting our first one next month, July 14th. So that's all I got here. What I want to do now is I'm actually going to pass this over to Mahmoud, because what we want to do is we want him to really share his vision. We want him to, you know, share why did he start MyAdStory? What was his, you know, thoughts behind it? Where did he see when we first started out? Where did he think we would be today? You know, all the good stuff that you guys want to hear from a CEO and owner. So I'm going to give it over to him. Mahmoud, if you want to take it away and share with the members, you know, everything that you've been working on and what's to come for this great program.
Okay. So first of all, I want to thank you all. I really appreciate the hard work that team doing. MyAdStory right now have a really very good structure. We have chat support and people working to support the group in Facebook. We have Matt doing like a really good job, like the PowerPoint. Like you see today, it was made. But Matt, I really appreciate the hard work you did. He didn't like maybe he spent maybe 2-3 days working very hard on it. Okay. I want to appreciate all the hard work for all team. So my vision, when I start MyAdStory, I didn't start it as like any other rev share based on just banners and based on revenue coming from just new members. So I will never start revenue share like based on just making money and Ponzi scheme. Like this is how I see the other rev share, because they are all depends from the money coming from the new members. Okay, I came from a good family. I have a good backup. I used to work for the government in Canada for as IT. I had a passion computer. I have I have a certificate as a realtor. I took a financial advisor course too. I wasn't going to start RevShare based just on new members, external money coming in the system. Okay, so I will say that we had many challenges when we start with the script. Many things happened. We had haters trying to keep keep us down. We had hackers attacking our server every week. Every month we have like our anniversary. We have a big attacks. And remember, they don't see the hard work. Like I was going with the team to save your money, and we did really very good job to save your money. And why we choose Payza as a like partner with us? Because I believe they have good security. I believe they know what they are working very hard. Many people like see like Payza right now. They are a little bit slow for support, but you have to understand something. Many rev share and many members, thousands of members, join rev share every month, every week, and they used to use PayPal, and in few months everyone jumped to Payza. There is few things that you have to understand when you join business. You have always to think for what is happening behind the scene. You have to understand that they might have like 100 members employee for support, and bam, they start having like many members at the same time, and they are, I know that right now they are working very hard to give you the best support. Something else, banking, having a good processor and having good relationship with Payza, it's going to facilitate things because we're not going to have just one business. We don't have just one business account with Payza. We are going to work after this Hangout. I'm going to work with the CEO and my consultant, our consultant for MyAdStory and our project, to have everything legal, to have new business account so we can transfer the money to pay members in case we need like external income from here from this account to this account. So we're going to work very hard with Payza to make sure that you have fast support and fast everything. Like we're going to work very hard with Payza. We're going to work very hard with our consultant. We're going to have big leaders coming soon. Okay, my goal is to work very hard every day to make MyAdStory and all the project coming with MyAdStory to another level. Okay. Today we just released my 5-pay. It is just like the beginning. Many times I posted in the group, I told you MyAdStory didn't start yet. Why? Because for me, MyAdStory, it's not my project. My big project is all the external income coming to feed that rev share. Because I'm telling you, every rev share you are trying to join or work on it, make sure that I can tell you that it's not going to last more than 3, 4, 5, 6 months, maybe 1 year. We need good structure. We need consultant. We need banking. We need very relation with the processor to make revenue share working very hard. We need transparency too. Like you see, I am every day working with you, making videos. I'm not hiding because I know that I'm not afraid to hide because I believe in my project. I have a big, I have a good vision for MyAdStory in the future, and people who's going to start working with us and people who start from the beginning working for us, they will be really very well rewarded. From here to the event, maybe 3-4 weeks now, you will see very good news. This is the beginning, like I told you, and we're coming with new big news. I will give you, or maybe just tease you with it, okay? Many of you don't like the script, because many script last week failed, and they steal the money from the script. They steal the money from those last. So I'm going to do my best to have our own script. The next 2-3 weeks we're going to work very hard for new best compensation plan for the leaders and new script, our script, not encrypted, with the best design that we can make, and everything for you, Mass family. Thank you and have a good day.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cannot wait, Mahmoud. Guys, Mahmoud's no joke, all right? He is really hard worker. He's been going all over the place, traveling, meeting with leaders, meeting with, you know, even people that aren't in the rev share industry, meeting with consultants. You know, all this stuff is coming together, and he's doing a fantastic job and working very hard. I think he might sleep maybe 2-3 hours a week, if that. So that's basically the big thing that we wanted to go over today. This is most of the hangout that we wanted to go through. You know, if those of you who are in the Facebook group, you guys know that we were holding a video contest the past, I want to say, week and a half or so. And what we want to do now is actually draw the winners live. So if you guys remember, we had a video contest that ran for 8 days. People that participated were required to make 8 different videos each day to help promote Mass, help promote yourself, and get the name out there. And I've got a list of people here who actually participated. They went through all 8 videos. We have 10 different people, and I'm very happy that you guys participated. It really was a huge promotional push. Our numbers for registered members has actually increased. I think it almost doubled the last week and a half compared to the last few weeks, and it's because of you guys doing all of the effort that you've been putting forward, and we really appreciate that. Again, the prizes for this contest, there was 3 main prizes. You had a first place prize of 6 $50 ad packs, a value of $300. We had second place as 4 $50 ad packs, and then we had third place as 2 $50 ad packs. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start sharing my screen again. Let me know, can you guys see this here? We're good, right?
Yeah.
Can you see that? I think we're good. So what I did, I went ahead, I'm on this random generator, random name picker, and what I'm going to do, I put in all 10 names of the people who participated on all 8 videos. They posted it in the group. They have it on their YouTube channel. They've got it on their Facebook page. You know, getting the MyAdStory name out there. So what I did, put all their names in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click this pick a random name. And so this is the fairest way. I have no, you know, we don't have any relation with this thing. There's no way for us to fix it or you know, be unfair. So we want to be as fair as possible. I was going to draw it out of a hat, but I want to make sure that everybody knows that it wasn't fixed. It wasn't a fixed contest. We don't have anybody, you know, whoever participated gets a fair chance at winning. So what I'm going to do, I'll pick a random name. We'll go with third to second to first place. If a name pops up twice, I'll just repick so that we only want one person to win one prize. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll pick the third place prize right now. And Pedro. Let me write this down so I don't forget.
Congratulations, Pedro.
Congratulations.
Right, so now I'm going to go ahead. We're going to pick second place. If Pedro pops up again, obviously I'll repick. Michelle, second place.
Good job, Michelle.
Yes. Everyone did a great job with these videos. I'm very impressed. You guys are really improving. I could see improvement throughout each video that you did. And that's the whole point. You know, video marketing is one of the biggest ways to do promoting. And, you know, you can be shy at first. It's kind of a scary experience if you've never done it before. But trust me when I say the more you do it, the better you're going to get. And you're going to get more confident. You're going to be speaking with more confidence. And it's really important that you believe in what you're promoting. And people can really hear the tone of your voice and understand, you know, your passion behind promoting. So I'm very glad that you guys continued with it, and I could see improvement over all 8 videos. So, all right, last one, first place. Rigo. First.
Congratulations.
All right, guys. Congratulations to all these winners here. They all did fantastic videos, like we said. Let me go ahead. I'm going to stop sharing this. Now you guys can see me now. For those of you who did not win, you know, don't worry about that. Again, you guys were putting your name out there. You're putting your name to a brand. You know, you're building your brand up. You're building up MyAdStory. You're helping with promotional efforts. And if you continue to stick with it, it's going to get even better. I remember when I started out with video marketing, and it was a really slow process in the beginning, but you got to just stick with it and push through, and it'll be worth it in the end. And I know Mahmoud and I have been talking, and a few other people, and we're actually going to be holding an even bigger contest coming up in the next week or so. We're still in kind of planning it and making sure that things are in line, but we want this one to be huge. I don't want to give away the ideas right now of what you could win, but guys, trust me when I say you definitely want to start doing videos and getting really, really good at doing these. You guys are going to really benefit. Mass is going to benefit. You'll benefit by getting referrals, getting your name out there, starting to look like a professional marketer. You know, really start building up that brand and gaining that confidence to go out and promote MyAdStory. So that's all I got. Anyone want to say any final words here? We've hit, I think, exactly an hour, so we'll be wrapping it up here in a few minutes. Mahmoud, do you have any last thoughts or last things you want to say?
I want to thank you all. I want to thank Patel for coming to our Hangout. Okay. I want to make sure that everyone understand my vision. Okay. I am working very hard, and I will keep working very hard. So everyone, every member for Mass family will be happy, and we all be free for life.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes, I think that's it.
Thank you.
Anyone else have anything? Are we good?
Thank you, team. Thank you for hard work, and have a good day.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.